So Ian, it's a 1-1 draw here with North Shields with a late strike getting us a point. What did you think of that performance?
Yeah, I think it was a fair result. I think they were best team first half. I thought we edged it, a better team second half. I thought first half we couldn't get to grip with their movement, their rotations. They were good football inside, and I don't think we got to grip. We got caught in between whether to go aggressively and press or to sit back, and we didn't do either. We knew with the ball we'd get opportunity because they were so expansive to hurt them, and we did have opportunities. We just didn't have that final pass or final quality, even though we got into their area. Second half time, we just sort of talked about how to change it in terms of defensive shape and when to go tight and press them, when to drop off, and we did that really well, and it made them go long. We won a lot of first and second balls, didn't get as much time. Number 4 and 8 didn't get as much time in midfield. The fullbacks couldn't join in as much, so I was really pleased with that. Look, I never come on here, you know me, to be negative about referees. It's a tough job. I'm disappointed that with the 2 penalties he gave, I didn't think there were penalties, and I thought if he's giving those, he's got to give that one on Charlie, because their 2 were soft and ours would have been as soft, but he did make contact with Chaz, so I think he got those decisions wrong. I think probably the one that was more of a shout was the one right at the end, and I think he just thought he can't give 3 penalties or he's got 2 wrong. So. But look, I'm really pleased with how we came back and the character to come back, and obviously I've rolled the dice, put an extra striker on, 3 at the back, but it's the quality, and switched Dylan and Tucker, but it's the quality of Dylan's first touch, second touch and strike that's got us that equaliser, and I think we deserve the equaliser. So probably maybe didn't do enough first half to get all 3, but fully deserved this point.
You're not going to see many better strikes than what Dylan Yumbis was, are you, in this league?
Not at all, you're not. And we've had some good ones, but that, as soon as he left his foot, I just said if that's on target, it's a goal. And the keeper had no chance.
Be honest, how much were you screaming for him to pass to Lewis McCaskill, who was only on a good run?
No, if it had been somebody else, I might have been saying pass it to Lewis. But Dylan, from what I've seen of him, and know of him, seen him in training, he's got an excellent strike with his left foot, and he's a proper striker, and he comes alive in that final third. And look, we had nothing to lose, and it's a brilliant strike, a brilliant goal.
We saw the debut of Ben Townsend today, who obviously had a very good game and made that penalty save, which kept it level for a bit longer. What is he going to bring to the club, and you just describe what he's going to be like for the Stock fans who may not have seen us against Hamza for his last couple of years?
Yeah, the first thing with Ben is he's a top lad, he's a really good lad. We had to make sure that he's a good lad in our change room. He's going to be Ross's best man in the summer, so that's put a bit of doubt in my mind, but yeah, he's good mates with a few of our lads, so that was good. We knew what type of lad we were getting. He's a leader and a winner. He was captain at Handsworth, so that's really important with his goalkeeper. You could hear him today communicating as good as anybody at shot stopping, and his kicking's excellent as well, which will suit us. So I'm really pleased with the signing. He wanted that opportunity, and right time was right now to step up and challenge himself at a higher level, so we're really pleased to get him, and he's had an excellent debut with, his penalty save will stand out, but I thought his handling was good. He made a couple of good saves. I think he got a hand to the free kick as well, and his kicking was consistently good throughout. So yeah, I'm really pleased to sign him, but I thought he's had an excellent game today.
Also, you got a bit irate at some of the decisions that were happening on the referee. You've got a little bit of a telling off. How much do you think your students back at Penistone Grammar will have enjoyed that?
Yeah, look, it wasn't a telling off. It was just I ran down to get the ball because we had some momentum behind us, and then I just shouted to the referee, it's a penalty, and he just came over and said, look, there was not enough contact, although he did say there was minimal contact, so I just said, look, if there's contact, surely it's a penalty, and he just said, look, it's what I saw, and I said, that's fine. Yeah, it takes a lot to get me irate on the touchline, but I was disappointed that they've been given their penalties and we haven't been given ours.
So next Saturday, it's Lincoln United. Obviously, when we lost to them early in the season in one of those performances that we look back on not very happily. How are we going to improve on that and try and see if we can get the win over at Ashby Avenue?
Yeah, interesting, because the Lincoln game was a real catalyst for us to kickstart our run, and sometimes when you lose in the manner that we did, you need to face it full on and you need to accept responsibility for that defeat. And we had a really good team meeting, and then we've gone on our run and everyone's contributed. So at the time I was really low after the Lincoln game, but since then it's been a catalyst for our recent success. The motivation will be a Saturday that we make sure we don't lose two games to any team. So we're going to couple of targets I've set the players is we don't lose 2 games in a row, and we don't let any team take 6 points off us. So I'm hoping that's enough motivation for them next Saturday. Lincoln are on a good run like us, so be a really competitive team, even though their position doesn't look good, but in terms of their recent form in the last 10 games, they're an informed team, so we've got to be better than we were first half. we play for 90 like we did second half, I'm confident we'll get all three.
Thank you very much, Ian.
Cheers, Adam. Thank you.